All right, so we are going to do the first slides for cost structure. This is going to be part 1, 2, and 3. This will be over multiple videos. This is how you will find out the cost structure for the item you are doing. All right, let's go to slide number 2. These are all the items we will want to figure out. Okay, this is one of the hardest slides because it's different, very different for every business. All right. So as you can see, we will be having the definition of one unit, the cost of the goods or service, economics one unit, description of fixed and variable expenses, and break-even units. Okay, so we will be going on to slide number 3. All right, so this is what the slide will look like. All right, yours will be different, but you can copy and paste this slide. If you copy and paste this slide, then you can just change it to fit what your business is. You see how there's 4 different boxes. So we have the definition of one unit, economics of one unit, monthly break-even units, and description of expenses. Now looks very complicated, and that's why we'll be going over each section. So you should copy this slide when you get opportunity, because this is what you'll be turning in and you'll be adding to your business presentation. So let's go to slide number 4. Let's first talk about the business that we are going to do. This business's name was Coming Out. It is a t-shirt company for the LGBT community. These are the shirts that she designed. You can see she took a regular picture of the shirt as well as one with a model wearing them. So even though businesses have multiple different items they sell or things they do, we are going to choose one for this business. Okay, choose one for this business. So in this instance, we're going to sell this t-shirt right here. Okay, as you can see, it is a t-shirt with a print on it, multiple colors. So let's now go to the first part. The first box, slide number 5, definition of one unit. So ask yourself, what is the one thing I am going to sell for this presentation? In this instance, it's one shirt. It could be multiple things. One hat. It could be, if you were a gardener, cleaning one front lawn or mowing one front lawn, cutting down one tree. It could be lots of different things. If you were a restaurant, one burger, right? Or one Happy Meal. Those each are different units, right? They're sold as one unit. So figure out what the one item you are going to do, and you might want to pause it for a second and write that down on a piece of paper. What's the one thing I am going to sell? All right, let's go to slide number 6. Okay, so we are going to do the second box. So first thing is the COG or COSS is cost of goods or cost of service. Okay, cost of goods or cost of service. That is what it stands for. This basically means how much is it going to cost to make the item, or how much is it going to cost to provide the service. This is an important factor. You need to figure out what the cost is going to be for providing the good or service. So we are going to break it down. So let's go to slide number 7. This is the box we are going to do, okay? As you can see, it has a selling price, cost of material, labor, and variable cost. Then all the total cost of the goods and the contribution margin. We will break all this down. We will do this for the t-shirts, and we will also do it for a service business, okay? So this lesson is going to take a little while, but like I said, if you have if you had that slide number 3 copied, you can start filling it out for yours and have a piece of paper, take notes, and start doing it. All right, so what is cost of materials? This is slide number 8. Cost of materials. Cost of materials is what does it take to make your item? Okay, so think about it. What does it take to make your item? For mine, right? This is t-shirts. So if you want to sell a t-shirt, what do you need? So that t-shirt on slide number 4, what do I need to make that product? All right, that's what I'm thinking about. So if you go to slide number 9, okay, the cost of shirt and the cost of printing the shirt. Those are the two things for this item that I need. I already designed that, or she already designed it. Now I need to know how much a shirt cost and how much it's going to cost to get it printed. All right. So those are two items. Now, how do I figure this out? Well, if you go to slide number 10, I did some Google. I went to Google and I looked it up. Okay. So if you go to jiffyshirts.com, and there's lots of different places you can buy it, but I went to Jiffy Shirts. It's a big company that makes blank T-shirts. If you click on that link, you'll see there's many different prices depending on the shirt type and quality. The shirts you have to buy in bulk. That means you buy them for at 100 at a time. Okay, so I'd have to buy 100 T-shirts, and it would cost me about $280. Okay, to buy soft unisex T-shirts. That is $2.80 per shirt. Okay, so 100 shirts at $280 would cost $280 per shirt. So I'm only selling one T-shirt for this item, so I know the shirt costs $2.80. All right, let's go to slide number 11. I went to this downtown LA print. Okay, I got their list of pricing, and for them to do a photo of three colors, uh, it costs $1.85. So I would buy the shirts from Jiffy and it would get printed at downtown LA print. Okay, so the printing cost to print the item that you'll see in slide number 4, I believe it is 3 or 4, would cost $1.85. So let's go down to the next slide, cost of materials. So now we know the cost of materials, $2.80 for the shirt. Okay, so that's the cost per shirt. Cost to print one shirt, $1.85. So my total for variable materials is $465. That's how much it costs to print the shirt, okay? Or get the shirt made, sorry. $280 to buy the shirt, $1.85 to print. $280 for the shirt, $1.85 for the print. All right? So let's go to item 13. Okay, slide 13, I mean. So look, cost of materials, $265. So I would be able to explain that in my slides. When you do your presentation, you will have to explain the shirt costs $2.80 because I bought 100 for $280, and the cost of printing would be $185 for a total cost of materials. Explaining it is the part that matters. All right. So if you look at it, that's what we have there. Let's go to slide 14. The other variable costs, in this instance, was shipping. Shipping costs $1, she figured out, per shirt. So to ship it to your customers, it's going to cost $1. So let's go to slide 15. Slide 15, as you guys will see, is you can see the other variable expenses I put in for $1. So now go to slide 16. Okay, or sorry, let's stay in slide 15 for a second. So if you add the 465 plus the dollar, now you have a total cost of goods at 565. So to get it to your customers, you have to get the shirt, you have to get it printed, and then you have to get it there. And all that adds up to 565. That is the cost to make the shirt and get it to your customers. Okay. Now, since we have that, we can start figuring out the selling price. So let's go to slide 16. How do you choose the selling price? Well, you know the cost now, right? So also you must look at what other people charge. She decided to sell a shirt for $20 because that was in the range of people were selling shirts for. And she knew it was above her cost to make it, right? That's very important. So that's what she did. Selling price $20. Now go to slide 17. You see that she put $20 into the selling price. Okay. So now you can see we're 3/4 of the way there for this. All right. So let's go down to slide 18. You have the selling price of $20. The total cost of goods, $5.65. That's the $465 to make it plus $1 to ship it. So now you just do some simple math, $20. That's a selling price minus the cost to make it, $565. And now she knows she's making $14.35 per shirt. That's the contribution margin. What you're making per item, the selling price minus the cost to make it. All right? So that's, now look at it. Go to slide 19 and you will see that that is what we have there. And now you've done the whole first section for the shirt. All right. So $20 minus 565, and you have your contribution margin. All right, so I'm going to do this one more time. Feel free to go back and listen to it. We are going to go to slide 20. So that was, by the way, the whole thing for the shirt. So you did the economics units of one. There's still the break even and the fixed materials. We will go over that in the next group of slides. Let's go to slide 20 if you're doing a service, okay? So I'm going to do this for a service too. Change one set of brakes on a fixie. That's my service. I'm a bike repair shop, one change of brakes. So let's go. So we now have done the economic unit of one. You have that section filled out for this next business, a service. Let's go to slide 21. Slide 21. You will see what I have it broken down. All right. So let's go to slide 22. Okay. Materials. Okay. What materials do I need? So the materials I need are brake pads and labor. All right, so I know those two things. The first one is very easy. I want an Amazon, and slide number 23, the materials. Brake pads cost $680. You might be able to get a different price for brake pads. These are the ones I found, so these are the ones I'm going to use. All right, so $680 for the cost of materials. All right, so what is the labor? So you have to figure out this slide 24. How much will you pay your employees an hour? $15, $20, $25. Remember, you have to decide how much you will pay them, or you'll pay yourself to start when you start this business. Let's go to 25. So we have our hourly wage. I picked $20. Then you must figure out how long it takes to change brakes. It takes about 15 minutes, I figured out, to change the brakes. So now you know your hourly wage plus how long, right? That's important. So now you can figure out how much it costs, labor cost. So 15, that's 15 minutes divided by 60, that's the time it takes, right? Times 20, so if you do the math, 15 divided by 60 times 20. All right, that comes out to $5 in labor costs. Time times wages, times wages. That is how much in labor cost it costs. So $5. Remember, 15 minutes divided by 60 minutes times the amount you're going to pay, right? So the wages can be different and the time can be different. You plug in how many minutes it takes to make your item or do the service. If it's an hour and a half, that would be 90 minutes, right? 90 divided by 60 times what you're paying people. All right. So now let's go to slide 26. You have cost of materials, the brake pad, $680. The cost of labor, $5. If you add those two together, it's $11.80. All right. And as you can see on the next slide, 27, I did that $680 plus $5 for a total cost of goods or service, right? This one's total cost of service, $11.80. All right, let's go to slide 28. So you charge $11.80. That's the cost of change brakes. What will you charge? Now, I don't know what they charge normally to change brakes for fixies. I charge $20. So let's go slide 9. I put in $20 as the selling price, right? Now, on slide 30, we're going to do it again. Sales price, $20. Cost of service, so that's how much it costs to make the labor plus the goods. $20 minus 11.80. I'm making $8.20 off each brake I change. All right, so let's go to slide 30. As you can see, I'm selling the thing for $20. The brake pads cost $6.80. That's the materials. The cost of labor is $5. So $20 minus 11.80 is $8.20 for your contribution margin. So that's how you figure out what you'll be doing for a service. You need the cost of labor, if there's any materials, and you take those two, add them together, take the selling price minus the cost to make the item from the selling price, and then you have your contribution margin. All right, guys, I will put up another slide for the other two sections in a little bit.